Hello and welcome to round 2 front 9 coverage of the MPO league card at the 2025 MVP Open. We are here at the playoffs, the second of 2 playoff events. And we've got the Yules, we've got the Jerm, we've got BigBarri commentary, and we've got even more. We've got a brand new release from Jomez and Trash Panda.
That's right. These are made out of phone cases.
Yeah, recycled phone cases.
You could even put your phone in there.
Tricky. Yep. We've got the inner core, we've got the canyon. And yeah, this is made from recycled phone cases. So it's a pretty cool thing. Check those out, JomezPro.com.
They don't come with a phone. So they don't, I promise.
We've got a beautiful day. Yesterday, beautiful in some regards in that it was another day of disc golf on the Disc Golf Pro Tour, but the weather did not cooperate. Today, the weather couldn't be much finer. It's going to be a little windy.
Yeah, a little
keep you honest type of wind
here and there. Yeah.
And this will be the last round that we play to the B placements, which includes here the shortened par 3 version of hole 1. And what a round 1 it was for Kernersville, North Carolina native Nathan Queen. And there you can see the left to right crosswind.
Oh no, that lift is bad. It's gotta go, Jerm. Oh no.
That was nearly great, but he had the up and down fluctuations of the flight.
Yeah, it was the lift that got him. If it keeps down on that low trajectory, I have a feeling that we would have seen that in the circle. Simon's got the wide hyzer, plenty of power. I actually like the line as long as it's short enough.
A lot of glide on the disc, and it sits down nicely.
See a lot of people circle's edge right at that little whisker right there.
Yeah, that to me is nearly perfect play. Going just a bit deep gives you the comfort while it's in the air, while still staying close enough to give yourself a relatively good chance of making the putt for birdie.
A little higher, but this is dropping. Yeah, this is needs some skip.
Oh my goodness.
What? Did it hit the branches?
It definitely hit branches. I did not hate that shot out of Gannon's hand, but it just kind of flipped up and...
Yeah, there's that tree right there on the right. It can come into play, obviously, but I've never seen it come into play. This is dropping as well, but this looks
smashed down.
Great. It was great, and now it's not.
And 2 shots hitting the rocks and staying OB. 3 shots OB off the tee. Simon's the only one in bounds.
They're all going to have to proceed to this little drop zone. Tricky little drop zone shot, without a doubt. And this is too high, Jerm.
Yeah, this does not have the width and really compensates. Does not want to come up short again. And Queen,
I don't blame him.
That's in danger of the double bogey. I mean, it's going to take a miracle to save the bogey at this point.
He's not saving a bogey because he's pretty much got to lay that up. And Gannon goes very wide, but with a putter. And that circle's edge is not what you're looking for. Well, 25 foot, let's call it. Bad angle for me to...
Well, I'm with you. I don't think it's what you're looking for at all. I mean, 25 feet for bogey is no guarantee. Cole judges the distance perfectly.
Yeah.
Look at that just settle down. And look at the wind.
Yeah,
very breezy.
Black and yellow.
Do not do that.
Gotta love that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of heckling from the local New England sports fans.
Simon right in the middle.
Beautiful. He's getting so many strokes on everybody. Wow. Could be a record for Jomez.
One card?
Yeah, on hole 1.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious.
At least for a first hole. I'm with you.
That's a great putt.
Yeah, I mean, that's a collective 7 strokes on the rest of the card mates, and that's if Cole knocks this down after Gannon saves his bogey. Cole will take care of business. And the double bogey for Queen.
go over to Eagle. He's on
18.
18, shoots a 2 over par yesterday. And that is to go 10 under par, Jerm, on the round.
You see a 1 next to his name?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, going from finishing the round before lead card essentially even tees off to the lead is making moves. Well, just like that, Simon on top of the card and only trailing the lead currently by 1 stroke, but that is shared by 5 players. Calvin Heimberg also shooting over par yesterday. He's out there doing work. This week's Patreon winner is Steve Amblad. Yeah, that's got to be how it's pronounced. You, sir, are going to win the PD that I picked out last week on commentary, and I thought it was going to be mine forever. We gave it to Casey White to throw, and now it's going to be in your hands. Congratulations. On to hole 2, a potentially somewhat scary par 3 with the OB rock wall on the right side. This hole always gets significantly more scary the more the wind picks up.
Doesn't have the height. Does it miss the rocks? Wow, what a reaction off the rocks. Love that.
Hardly ever see anything like that. That's a great break for Simon.
Home course love, you know? Little nose up.
Yeah,
if he gets through, he's going to have about 45, 45 footer. Seen him make a few of those before.
I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, wait about 69 seconds. Now you're going to have to wait a minute and a half.
Off the mark is Cole, unable to put one close after the bogey on 1. Going to be scrambling for the par. Queen would love to get a birdie back here. And this has got to hit something hard and kick back. Well, not in that direction. That was fading towards OB. And sometimes you get a little bit of love on the trees that are on the other side of the OB wall. But this time Queen hits the one that's inbounds and shoots OB.
Nightmare start, really.
Totally. And this is the section of the course where Queen really got off to an incredible start yesterday. I believe he shot 6 down on the front 9 and just 1 down on the back 9. Bogey free, and already he's going to start off double bogey.
Yeah, you really need to get off to a good start. I mean, birdie 1, 2's one of the easier holes. 3's difficult. Get 4 and 5, and then you're kind of off for the races. Red numbers.
I've now officially seen Gannon Buhr make a putt from exactly that distance.
Look at this. On the stripe. Hold that. That's a birdie. Back to even par for Gannon.
Well done, sir. Simon with the birdie start. Able to clean up the short putt after the incredible fortunate break. The one birdie that really surprised me for Nathan yesterday was the birdie on 3. Just positively not a forehand or not a lefty hole, especially not a backhand exclusive throwing lefty hole as Queen is.
Oh yeah,
doesn't
shape well for him at all. Curious to see what he actually is trying on that hole.
As we fly over hole 3, just consider yourself a lefty and try to figure out what you would do on this left to right sloping fairway that really shapes up really well for a backhand and hyzer for a right-hand player. With a little bit of turn with an overstable disc, it can fight back into the hillside, skip up, give yourself a look.
Well, I've seen you before throw the sidearm and try to get to about 40, I think is the
Essentially,
potential.
Yeah, it's kind of the best case scenario with the forehand, I think, is getting to about 45.
And this isn't going to get through, I don't think. Yeah, it's going to be blocked off to the left there. A little misfire from Simon, but it's all right. Off to a good start.
This hole shapes up so well for this guy. It just is his preferred shot shape. He loves the little fight over flex.
Yeah, it's a great shot. I think if you throw the same shot you do on hole 2, you know, that little force over flex, if you get that dialed, you can throw it back-to-back shots here. This is great.
Yeah.
See, if you throw that shape on hole 2, you're loving life.
Totally. Cole goes just a bit deep. Take that every time. Oh, you can see what he's trying there, and man, that was shaping.
It was close. He missed the
beautifully.
gap. I could see the shape, yes.
And you could see how that could get to 40 feet.
Yep.
Hard to get much closer than that, but that was going to be on its way. And now he's going to have to scramble something nice. Oh, tricky.
No.
Oh, boy, the nightmare continues for Queen.
Oh, that's well done to save the bogey.
One of the more technically gifted lefties, or just one of the technically gifted players you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Nathan Queen really shreds lines.
You don't win Pro Tour championships by being a slouch out there.
That was one of the most incredible championship rounds I'd ever seen in person. Drew Gibson and Queen had an incredible battle, and Drew had made something like 4 putts from 90 feet that round. And it was just unbelievable. Cleanup putt good for Cole, and Gannon gets back-to-back birdies.
Probably one of the biggest underdog stories ever in disc golf history, I think. Put his name on the map. I don't think a lot of people really knew who Nathan Queen was, and then all of a sudden everybody did.
Queen was the king of the Queen City. It was a cool story that wrote itself. Back-to-back birdies for Gannon gets him under par for the round now. And there, logjam at the top continues to grow with 6 or 7 players now at 8 under.
Short little par 3 here, 246 down the hill. I think a lot of people are going to prefer to go this wide route around this tree on the right, but you can just pipe it right down the gut. I mean, it fits all the way down to the hole.
All right, so far we've seen the thumber and the jump putt. So we've seen 2 different styles. We're going to do a style counter here on 4 throughout the week.
Well, I think we're going to get the classic backhand from
Queen. for
Queen.
Sure. Yep.
A jumper from Gannon.
We already know what we're getting from this guy.
Little inside. See what the ground play looks like.
Pretty great ground play.
Yeah, that's good.
It was skipping away. I think the route redirected it towards the target just a bit.
Looks like a classic little throw here from Simon as well. Getting on the right side of the tee pad to open up the hyzer flip. Now he just needs to get a little love off of these trees. Doesn't hit anything.
And yeah, great throw. So that's a third style that we've seen now. That is what you're looking for, but just hoping you get good ground play.
That's great ground play.
And sit, yes, perfect. You never quite know what you're going to get throwing the low shot on hole 4. The roots are aplenty.
Let's give him a little love. How about? There it is.
You called it.
We beat
inside
him
the
up
circle.
enough.
Yeah, seriously.
Stymied. Simon. Oh, good.
Yeah, that could have been bad. I don't think it would have found OB, but it would have been certainly pushing the back edge of the circle. Well done. The straddle out to the right side to open up the hyzer.
It's going to be a slow fight back. Got to stay patient. If he can come off of the front, great putt there from Gannon. If he can come off the front 9, 1-2 over, call that a win, get a couple more, shoot 1-2 under par for the round. That's what he's looking for at this point. Can't start pressing though.
I think he could even get close. I think he'd get even par on the front 9.
He could, but he could also go backwards with the holes coming up.
Totally. But the front 9 does, aside from hole 3, I think the front 9 does play quite well for a technical lefty.
Absolutely. Grant's getting used to coverage.
No kidding. The locals are. Casey White's in the mix. Simon Lizotte on lead card. Crans.
I feel like this is for sure a local course. You play here a lot, you get an advantage.
Yeah, why not? Getting the MVP bump at the MVP Open as well, perhaps. That's gorgeous.
Yep.
It would have been cool to see Cole Redalen compete in the old school era with his game and his power with old school discs against the classics.
Mm-hmm.
Little detour as we go through hole 5. You guys are familiar with the hole. I remember Ricky Wysocki parked hole 9 at Fountain Hills, a famous hole that was the one hole that Paul Macbeth parred in his 18 under round or 17 under round, the highest rated round of all time. And Dave Felber's like, yeah, of course you parked that now. We didn't have disc technology like that back in my day. And Ricky was like, that was an eagle. It was like a 20-year-old driver. It's not just the disc technology. It is definitely the players.
There we go. How about we get 4 in a row after a tough start?
That's how he do.
Friendly wind so far this week on this hole. When you get that right to left guster, it becomes a lot more difficult.
Wow, really nice there for Cole and sitting on the mulch.
But you can see that flag's not even moving, and this is just child's play for these guys.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, this is one you just got to get. You just got to give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I think you aim at the top of the flag. If you pull it, nice job. If you don't, still good job. This is the shot that can get a little fishy, though.
Is that a pun?
Yep.
Okay, just
There's a
making
good
sure.
shot.
Check that again. It's also one that can get in the hole. It's a pretty close effort there for Simon, but there's a little squirreliness as it goes deep. Speaking of squirrel, man, have you not seen more chipmunks this week than ever before at this place? They have been rampant.
Oh, that's a pretty putt.
That is a 2 or a 4. Simon gives that a little nose up towards the elevated basket.
And this is what this guy's been doing very well, making everything inside the circle.
Look at the Neapolitan scorecard that he's got right now. So only 2 over now for Queen, erasing the bogeys on 2 and 3. Just has that double on 1 to address.
Hey, let's donate some money. How about it?
Hey, that's a star frame. What a jingle.
Is that the most famous jingle in disc golf?
It's the only jingle in disc golf, so I hope it's the most famous
There's no
jingle.
other jingles?
Can you think of one?
I mean, there's like intros and outros of like YouTubes.
But they're not jingles, dude. Our jingles be dingling. They dingle and jingle.
What's the definition
I don't
of
like
a jingle?
the way those sounded. I'm sorry. Hole 6 is a par 3, 385 feet going downhill. The tight rock wall on the right side can be a real pesky problem. There's also the OB pond on the left side for turnover forehands, backhands that don't turn over, and how close they bring this basket to the rock wall really brings the OB into play on the putting green if your drive is true.
Don't lift.
Oh man, I just was so curious where that was going to go.
Yeah, where they all the good ones go, pretty much. Right into
Little deep.
right into the tree.
Yeah,
The guardian tree. This is a pretty good shape. Does it beat the tree? Yes, yes.
The initial one.
No, that's fine. He has something.
Yeah, you're right. There's a big difference between getting past the initial one.
Yeah.
The second one, a lot more manageable. Is this inside? It is.
Oh, what a skip, too.
That is probably based. What a shot.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah, where does this get? Yeah, nearly based. I mean, that's 15 feet.
Great shot. I haven't
Nathan
seen a lot
Queen.
of twos on this.
He
This
is
used to be a par 4.
Yes, it was. First year I came here in 09, it was a par 4.
Uh-oh. Stay safe. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Man,
Oh, man.
this is not where you want to be. Got to go through the V gap. Oh, what a shot. Man.
Really
just-
good. We take that.
No kidding.
We take that.
That is risking it all. He's not going to do this, is he?
Yeah, he's going to try.
He's got to watch out. If he hits metal on the right side of the basket, it could bounce OB.
I don't think he looks at the right side. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so he gives it a bid, stays on the left side, which is the smart place to miss.
Not a gimme comebacker, to be honest. Simon for all-time up and down, sure.
Wow,
Why not?
man. You do not see threes from that kick off the tee on 6.
You see 5s and 6s and 4s.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would say maybe even more 5s than 4s.
For sure. He did have a putt, though.
And we're still not to Queen's Drive, so, man, he really put it close.
I like how when Gannon putts it, it's usually on the pole. That's pretty nice. Hey, look at that cloud. That thing was awesome. See that?
Yeah, I kind of saw it last night. It kind of looked like a dog, like running and, like, legs outstretched front and behind him.
Something was going on. It was pretty nice.
I'm going to go back
Hey.
and watch that later.
Hey, nature, if you're listening, nice job. Tip the cap.
We miss the Ulibarri Safari. When is that going to come back?
Hey, it's a thing of the past, man.
I want to learn. Oh,
As a person, you got to grow
Harry
and
Chase.
move
They're
past.
local at the top. I want to learn about skinks and salamanders and different types of mushrooms, and you're the guy to teach us about it, man. Well, at least teach us about hole 7. Come on, do something.
All right, 422 feet in distance. Flippy disc out the hand, something fairway mid-range will land around here. Fast driver, you're looking at the pin. I think this is a shot. I say this a lot. Anything to hit the gap, your first initial instinct, throw that, and then deal with the consequences after. And Queen, he is just, when he gets in the woods, he feels comfy.
We're about to get to even par.
That's
Nathan
nuts.
Queen is about to be even for the round.
4 under
I mean, this was
after the worst start we've seen in a long time.
it was a dream start in the way that nightmares are also dreams.
Here's that fast driver.
Decent at disc golf, that guy.
I'm more impressed with Gannon's putting, of course, like we all are, because he made that last putt look like he should make that, and that's just not one that you should ever think that somebody's going to make.
These drives are great.
And his effortless power, also incredible. His anti-flexes that look effortless. But this guy's sidearm is, I think, most likely the best in the world. You
gotta be careful. I mean, I don't disagree with you too much, but we just said Sully had the best one in the game right now.
We did
very recently.
It is nice, but if you put them both on any hole, I think Gannon's going to get into a spot where he can make it more times than not.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to see just all sidearm round, practice round for those
And
guys.
it's a different kind of sidearm. Like, as far as all-around sidearm, yes, Sully gets the nod. For the Heiser flip.
Yeah, sure. Well done for Cole. And let's not gloss over. Cole just went 25, 30 feet deep
His
on a
sidearm's been looking
422-foot hole through a gap. Awesome tee shot.
But Gannon,
Yeah.
as far as... It's like, let me explain it like this. We watched Simon throw the backhand. The angle control and the different ways that he can throw the backhand, incredible. Like, we saw him hit that V with confidence through there. That's great. But if you think about Isaac's backhand, I think of a consistent angle that he throws it on. And he is more consistent than Simon at hitting gaps his way. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Gannon, with the way that he throws the sidearm, is more consistent than anybody else the way that they do. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That looked really nice for Paul, going Anheuser downhill to help get the nose down and leaves himself circle's edge. And why not? What a round this guy is putting together today. What I think about Gannon's forehand is that, like you said, it's maybe is not as dynamic as some of the best forehand players of all time that we talk about.
Sure.
But when he is going to throw the forehand, it's the right situation, and if it's 350 to 450, he's getting close.
Yeah.
He's not missing his lines egregiously. I mean, he did take the double bogey on 17 yesterday with a drive that barely missed the mark.
Yep.
But that's a tight gap, and he's throwing really hard. But it very rarely ever happens that he's missing by 3 or 4 inches.
He's going to need to make the correction on this one because he did have an egregious miss yesterday with the forehand.
Yeah, okay. We're talking about the 2 mistakes, but you're right.
But
this one was bad.
True. But, hey, everybody does it. But the shot, he made up with it with the shot on 18 that nobody else is throwing. Nobody. Maybe Sully.
That
literally.
shot was crazy good.
All right, Nathan Quinn off of a bunch of birds in a row. He's going to try to get to under par. Go.
We were talking about maybe 1 to 2 over on the front 9. This guy is about to get under par, back to 8 under.
That's crazy to me. What a shot.
When this course demoralizes you, he's switching up. He's going backhand today.
That's one way to fix it.
No kidding. And yeah,
Why would you ever throw a sidearm, sir?
he could do it either way, honestly. But the results speak for themselves there. To finish that thought, when this course starts beating you down, it's so hard to lift yourself back up. It just
Really
feels
is,
like
yeah.
the trees are everywhere. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
How often do they stay on top of the rock on 8?
I was watching the FPO coverage yesterday, and Missy threw one up there that just like hovered for a second, and then just the slowest trickle backwards out of bounds.
Oh, I fell down, OB.
Oh, go in.
Simon.
Let's go.
Simon. Oh, come on. This guy has been on an ace tear lately.
In his career.
And I think, is this his bouquet? This is the new disc that he's releasing this week here at the MVP Open. And he aced last week, hole 10 at Brewster. One of the most iconic aces you can get. And nearly backs it up this week on another iconic hole, hole 8 at Maple Hill. Unbelievable.
And just like that, our lead card just really looks like a lead card.
No doubt.
They are shredding the front nine. That's 4 under.
Man, I'm just looking around and see the color change, the reflection off the pond. This place it's just so special, especially here with the 8 holes in the background making their rowdy noise, doing what they do. The ace run from Simon. This place is special.
All right, some more money. Going to some. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to say it.
Celebrity disc golf appearance there with Raven Klein. And Monica, her Momica.
Okay, so you're going to split them.
Oh, goodness. That is sketchy. You hit those trees, you're coming right back OB. Casey's tied for first place at 9 down. This would get to 10. Give it to him. Oh, you called it, man. The locals, there's something in the air. They are loving it up here in the New England area.
11 under, the new mark. Ricky doing things. 8 under through 14.
Okay. And we're starting to see the difference between the rain round and the slightly windy round, and why you would take the wind over the rain here at this course.
I mean, yesterday I said it played 5 strokes harder in the rain. And I think I was pretty accurate. As I watch these scores come in, there's not a lot of people that are, Queen 4 over through 4. Through 3.
Through 3.
And he's back to 1 under. So the place is, he's not doing that.
You weren't doing that yesterday. No. You get to 4 over, you just kind of stay there. It's kind of your new.
Don't kiss that.
New occupation. I'm a 4 over guy.
There we go. What a dime.
Does that miss everything?
He's that guy, man. He is smooth. I played with him at Green Mountain Championship, and let me tell you, I was very, very, extremely very impressed. Gannon, bad kick. People go over there, and it's tough to get to the corner. I've given up on saying he can't, but it is tough. I haven't seen a lot of people do it.
It's unlikely for most. Over hyzer from Cole, this needs to start turning and not by means of tree kick.
Honestly, I think people are looking for par here. Birdie is great, but it's fine to take a par.
It's amazing. Oh, goodness, Simon.
And going left.
Back towards the middle. You do not deserve fairway there, Simon. That is so lucky.
But if you miss left, you have this big hyzer gap, no matter what, to get around the corner. To where if you miss right, you don't have that option. So the miss is for sure left.
And Cole gets around the corner, but
a little too far,
the gap.
But it's there, you know.
A bit, yeah. This went from a .77 in round 1 to a .29. So significantly easier by about half a stroke.
So I will say I saw a lot of people making a mistake of going deep like Cole and Simon both did. Wow, this is way out of position.
Where is that going?
And not too bad.
Honestly, par is very savable from here. You just want to get down to the bottom of the hill.
It's going very wide. Doesn't get it. That's a bogey at best. But what you're not feeling is racing up this hill is actually a wind. So it's as you're throwing the hyzer, it's pushing you deep, and that's probably why Simon and Cole go deep, because they don't feel it, and then they're waiting for it to hyzer. It never does.
Cole just trying to stretch out to the left, make sure his lie is adequate, and trying to just get to the bottom of the hill with good footing. Some way, somehow.
I don't know
it's
how good a footing it's going to be from there.
You could see it on the grass and still not be sure. It's just kind of precarious everywhere you go.
Simon, looking to try to be aggressive. I'm not sure I love this. I actually don't at all.
What in the Simon line is he even thinking, Paul? Okay, that thing just flew backwards 80 feet.
And it is as a commentator, it's tough for me to describe how good that is from that position. It is amazing.
What on earth? I didn't think a Simon line existed in that way. Oh my gosh, Gannon playing with fire.
He hit the flag, the OB flag, but he must have held on.
Why on earth do you think he was getting that aggressive, or was that just a misthrow?
Probably a misthrow, I'm guessing. And Cole does great.
Yeah, that's going to more than likely be a par save for Redalen. Good game plan execution there from out of position. Okay, it looks like Gannon did have a little bit of extra room.
Yeah, and it's not an OB flag. It's a marker flag for somebody's disc.
Probably for Queen.
Yep.
All right, well, Gannon will have that for the bogey.
Not a bad shot.
And Nathan could get up and down here and go 2 down on the front 9.
Yes.
No, that's the tree. Oh, goodness. And that's what happens. Crossing the fairway up across the way, so it gets the move up, but just got to get up and down for the bogey now.
That stings.
What a run, though.
If he makes this is the best birdie of the year, I think. That wasn't, come on. Oh, my gosh.
Metal.
That wasn't like a throw-in from 300 feet.
What a showman, Simon Lizotte. Nearly acing 8, going over the top on his second shot on 9.
Jeez. Gannon, you animal.
One of the more impressive bogeys you'll see as well, just sending it in there.
Makes you think. Where did I go wrong when I was a kid practicing? Why doesn't my stuff look like that? Mine comes out like this.
Here's what you got to remember.
That's what
you were very much a part of the generation that man studied for hundreds of thousands of hours.
Yeah, don't do that.
Thousands of hours.
Don't do that.
And
what
said,
that guy's doing.
I want to be better than that guy. And he had your face on the bulletin board, just throwing darts at you every day.
And then at 13 years old, he met his goal.
Rasmus, how could it be? Getting up top on that castle, that's not realistic.
Smooth as butter too. The thing about this kid is we haven't seen him a lot on coverage, which is a shame. He has such power.
He's got the stuff.
But his touch is also phenomenal. Like he can spin the disc.
Paul Kranz is in first place. Ricky Wysocki 10 through 16. He's currently in second place, a couple strokes ahead of our lead card here. Nothing's guaranteed to you ever in Maple Hill. So those big jumps when somebody's playing astronomically well can actually hold up, knowing how difficult 16, 17, 18 can become. If you finish that stretch with 1, 2, maybe even the outlandish 3 birdies on those holes, you can actually make that jump and maintain your position. So great stuff happening out there outside of our lead card. But that being said, great stuff also happening on our lead card.
Without a doubt. Yeah, I think you nailed the
words
nail on the head.
Thank you.
For sure.
Well, that says 1769. I don't know why that's important, but I'll tell you what is important. We're drawing near to that 500K.
We're going to get there.
We're going to get there. By the end of this tournament or by US?
No, the end of this tournament.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm challenging them.
Call your best friend from high school. You haven't called them in 10 years. Just say, hey, how you doing? Subscribe to Jomez.
Yeah.
We'll talk in 10 years at the 20-year reunion. All right? Do that for us. We'll see you on the back nine.